Se Kasiebo na mekam se nyukubi adaroma eden samahodono mamo that's the way chocolate drink dunya and we share for Ghana koko papai ne adan dam dia ye de no asitum de da mo kom de da tutwa dunya and we share afi special ice mineral water ensu krogen Ghana de ubi ajatumu special drinks sounds on best point savings and loans limited and a best assurance omadaroma na den samno ebremo de di mu akotren bi eni
Osafo a wo hwe manone nsam so de atodwa se COVID-19 vaccines no amanya kase no a wo manyi wo ho awie no enketu ayi pe vaccine bia na akoye manso twintwintwan wonti ase
Ukwada bay African Union Child Day na asoya hwe nkwada yi die so wo man Ghana mu anamon ben anomutu afade yi
Greater Accra mantam so afo a woda no de ato Gyasi wo ye MC yana DC na so betena konwam de wonsa ahye odamri famu dia ene ye kan hu se wadwuma no ebefiri wonsa
Ajeje for World Technical Universities HSE or hawakodo to osre aban any Labor Commission se womwa
Apostifo ewo enkran ha ye nhwehwemu sonkopa de afa akrofo awenfo bi a wonum kwato hye bullion van ibia sika egumu wo makwatu tutu ama nipa mpo afemu ahwe wonkwa
Ava driver for ewo Madina nkran wo mo buafu pa some main lorry station empanifo bubu na wayensesie no anka bibia ankyere won adriver for
ensema foforo bi ka wenum ho na Nigeria nuanu mienu yaje adwa ye de esomo ama Sarpong Kumankuma Gyasi mene
David Ofori Osafo
Yanko ensam no emuen Greater Accra mantam soafo nmunyamfo Henry Cote de kokobonsam ama mansini Accra chimpanyufo afei DC fo se sa oya akro wotena se na don sa hye odam fam na so wonya adwuma de a ene ne wadwa no ebefiri wonsa enti wo ya na wayere ho aye adwuma na aboa ma enkran mpuntuo atumi akoso wodi nsem wetudwa ewo manhia Anglican Basic School ye wo tema bosumi nsia ntamuni ena nsubrani bi yi ni tie pa ada ne so na mpanyimfo asiesie eho ena wodi nani ko aprobo a odi asemi tudwa
Engineer, where are you? So come and explain to me. I want to understand why you took out the roof of the children for 6 months.
So when we came and we did the structural integrity, we realized that we can maintain it and rather take the roof out and maintain it.
Yeah. When did you do the structural integrity?
Somewhere early no, this year.
This year?
Oh, yes, sir.
And since then, what has stopped you from roofing for the children to go to school? What stopped you?
Honorable Minister, this is beyond me because my director is also here. I think the chief might explain.
Honorable Minister, you know the processes already. We just move in doing things. Okay. We have to go through the various stages in getting project executed. No problem. So that is what we are doing. We are good to go.
And by Thursday, it should be ready.
By Thursday, painting should be ready.
Greater Accra Regional Minister Echiremu say asem we asinenya de anebo adwoso kra na ohunu ne enti abesi sabri manhian Anglican Basic School ye wontem ampotemu ho no tema mayor eye Felix ni ananla ontumi empenchensin bi enkobo eye school no so na school yi be te se bosumi insientamu nie na ensuo toy a etutu eye nchansen a woso nyina efri so ye abesi sabri no eye tema mayor ye owo ho no ontumi empe ho asem kra enkan ye eno enam so ema school fo omo wo ho no sesei omoko shift system bi kwa nopa na ebi akwawi a wochirim se eyade a eha adwen pa na akyerɛkyerɛfo omo woskum ho no ɛkyerɛ sesei kura na classrooms a omo ɛkyerɛde wo mu nam se asem no si saa no classrooms aka no ayeketua bi tigi se omo kan kwada ne bom no ma kyerɛ omade na omo ɛkyirim se eya homete sempa.
This side have good ventilation, but the situation we are facing here is that the students are too many, and even if you finish with this, still they'll be congested in the class. So we need another classroom that will enable us to contain them in another class.
Enwachi na Greater Accra Regional Minister Honorable Henry Cote edi to Gyasi. Se yema adwuma e wa aban mu se kokoye a esese wutumi ekofom na kokohwe niema hodo a eha timamfo no na wutumi epe anopomasi bre. Nya se wobetena wo office nko a enu ntini se wo ya appointee na se ye de adwuma ne ema na se wobetena wa konwa mu nko a e wo office de a ene wo ye MC wo ye DC enya de aban enu ebidi ne yie kra.
Ko ye nyantie ese be bosumi nsiani na chese wo mo pass no omuntumi nguso ntino ye bisa engineer no ye bisa MC on so church and it looks like almost 30 years when so see na me aduma by next week no maybe na che say nkwara no etmenya be papa no matter ye nyanti ye said the year in internet I say nkwara no run shift nkwara so munyi nkwara 1 year the woman run shifter na but anyway situation said the children said they want to be managing no and so we've had assurance from the MC that they are working on it, so by 2 weeks time we should be ready. That is why I'm here. The bottom line is that with the greatest of respect, we are serving the people who have voted for us, myself and my MMDCs. And I say job day ground. Job is not in the office. So when there's a problem on the ground, we'll go to the ground and we'll solve it. That's what it is. MC about in the office, they just encourage my bank. Why? Yes, sir.
Enwachi ena suhwefan ye muanti no UTV kaseyefo ye bo anan koko piem e wotema meyo na kache na ono so ekirechire mu ne enti abesi sabri wo mu entimi emo school dan no eso bio.
We don't wait for anybody to come and direct what we should do. We are working. We are an assembly. And we are always on point. And we believe we'll get it complete.
Akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ akyiradeɛ ɛwɔ technical universities ahodoɔ ɛwɔ man Ghana mu wɔn nkabom ko ɔpanin ɔda no ɛne Dr. Akorogu Brengandi na ɔpanin ɛne nsɛntwerɛfoɔ de adi nkɔmmɔ de ato dwa akyerɛ sɛ ɔhaw pii ɛyɛ kuo no members no ɔhaw pii na ɔsrɛ aban ɛna afei National Labour Commission sɛ nimanim yi a wɔnhwɛ na wɔnsi wɔn ha no ano ɛma wɔn.
The conditions of service for TUTAG members expired since 2006. We have since been engaging government to get us a new conditions of service to no avail. 2, though government has agreed, in fact in writing, that we are to enjoy same conditions of service comparable to the traditional universities, that is yet to be implemented. 3, TUTAG members are currently made to use a scheme of service that is harsh compared to those existing in analogous institutions, thus slowing down the academic progression of TUTAG members. 4, the 2018 through 2019 research arrears due TUTAG members has since not been paid to deserving members, despite numerous reminders to government. 5, Tier 2 pension payments for TUTAG members going on retirement has since not been paid, despite our repeated reminders to government about it. And the safe one, technical universities face numerous frustrations in getting accreditation for their academic programs, thus hindering the academic growth of the technical universities. TUTAG has on several occasions reminded government and its agencies, especially the National Labour Commission, on these issues, but has never received any positive response. For this reason, ladies and gentlemen, TUTAG is left with no option than to declare an indefinite partial strike with effect from Monday, 14th June 2021. By this declaration, TUTAG members should not engage in any of the following activities. 1, teaching, into brackets, both full-time and part-time. 2, invigilation. 3, marking of examination scripts and submission of results. And 4, attending meetings of the technical universities. Ladies and gentlemen, however, for the love that we have for our students and the sympathy we have for our students and that of their parents, TUTAG members should continue with the following duties as staff. 1, supervision of students' project work. 2, research. And 3, community service in their capacities as lecturers. The National Secretariat counts on the cooperation of all members across the country in making this strike a successful one.
na sa strike ya tutak for so omukoi UTV yensentrɔ for ye de cameras ekokɔ schools ahodo no kɔhwɛ se eyampa se wo tu anamo etesa na ampani ampa ni nuane ampa ye koduru Kumasi Technical University no ye kohunu se ade ankwada no ene nam ho banche a adesua bi anhyɛ da enkos
UTV some trafo Kumasi kopiemu ewo Kumasi Technical University na sene omo kyerade ewo honom enkabom komche lectures omo wo Technical University ahodo ewo omamwa ekyere se omo sikasem bi enkoyie enti no enya ade omo ebeye adwuma no omo so a omo wo Kumasi ede ose eye oyo efise omo enkyerade enam so ema UTV some trafo kopiemu honom a ye se sen ena desua ka besi akoso anasa sen na esitie ampa enya ade a lectures no etimi ekoye so obi koye on kwachirade ama lecture halls no school for kakre ebin ewo hono ma adesua enkoso na no na school for no bi ekire mu se be na otwemienu pani eno mu bi school a wo mo eba ya omo nim se adesua ebekoso a wei so aba be pie mu enti ka be ya aban nkeka ne ho no ne akyerɛkyerɛfo no ensi nkunya se da be ya yie betimi atoyie na afi wo mo akyerɛkyerɛfo no ebetimi asa aba school mu anya saade a na kyesa adesuafo ya omo ho ebekire mu yie pa omo ne UTV nsam twafo etwetwe nkomo no nsam ne bi omo de tu dwa no eni
we started this semester and 2 weeks ago. This strike no say nyame anya dom na say oma ankolo of na say ekoso etwemu a e be affect your studies because for now no 2 weeks ago and aka 7 weeks for us to go. The empire ye born say kabibia be kama oma saba back no ma be kire ya there ma lectures etima effective na koso.
Since we opened like some classes, they did not even meet their lecturers yet. The strike too came in. In fact, looking at, we are sitting idle. We don't have any materials to be taken through for now. So I think it will worry our exam if it continues. Government should resolve the issue very fast so that it won't affect our exam.
There is a lot of challenges. This COVID that came, the last semester, we wasn't do much. Finish the syllabus and we write the exam. So we're expecting that this semester will cover everything. Unfortunately, the schools are open and we have been hearing that they'll be going for strike. And this too is the 3rd week. So when I came today morning up to now, but I haven't seen any lecture and I know that the strike is actually come on.
It's almost started strike when I say your best school so yentumi nsuade and they say Monday ya betina asa lecture be amba class amba train ade and the entire so obia coffee and it's really going to affect us. So say omobo modern lectures baba class aba train ade na yetumi nsuade.
Last week about schools and then our strike action started. School my boring. Obia nam ne baby ntino yes stra ban say yes stra na onye bibi mfa ho na yentimi nsia de ne achieve ye aim na ye de ba school de
ye be school like 3 weeks ni ye nsua hwe what other schools nso ahia de sua say ye ti ha ye nya hwe nim de interest ne pe ba mesra ban ne say on address my na like omommer school no metre ya de because higher.
Aveyaba enkraina yako Medina na dawafo ewo Medina main lorry station won chese won buafu pa na de nti won buafu ene se won main lorry station no embenefo ebubu ayinsisi a wanka bibia anchom ntom chese ne mani won hwe nim sempenfo ebe ka kasa debi achom nye sa pa de a obeyo ye kira emu odene fi kina kono won fa nipa obetran se acheza passengers ene ho be kira won pa.
Sesi ameno kase adrobafo amwo Medina VR main lorry station ho no ekiremu a wo mu ani abrepa sekro dom ya wo mu kiremu se station ho matena ho achepa na nanse no mu hu se obi aba obekiremu se oba beye adwuma ho nam so ama monniema ewo ho a wo mu ediye station no wo mu aba bebu ni nyina wo mu ekiremu se sesenko mutumi efa kwan pa so ene wo mu kasa ansa na wo mu atumi aba beye se adwuma no ewo ho enu ntini sempanyifo amepa anhwa anka wo mu ebeti atua ewo mpotamu ho ema wo mu ekire wo mu nsemu se
anum nyina ebola o anum na ebola nsuo poto bola marina bola nyina na edugu ansa na ye dawafo na ne ye mpenifo ye bo modi asisa bola no sa mpenifo yi iska from each union ekoto no tie and gravus ye be ye ya na anum ye kama almost like Manchester ye ko 10 years ni 2012 ye ba 2000 2011 to 12 never into all this world you pay for na scanner you dey say sianum e chene ba e beti say obi say your friend Deco build so about the developer anu mama and as some the be mu ne be ka say ye na trans ye nto adwen and e pay for G2 mu ko e pani ye and we trans after the sika de be develop no bi no nti ye contribute you started with 150 pesos ye trema company no in the name of Obe developer no amaye and the say you try for 3-4 years and no somebody say plan no okura no scan enso nti ye increasing cost and on e better na penny for ba out say ye man no developer man and the jump from 1 CD 50 pesos to 2 CD 50 pesos and also you try for 3 years and no somebody back biom say and so yes, some quantity negotiation for tenancy. You can negotiate by us. You pay 10 city pay as you go. Pay as you go. And I say, 3 people ube PB 10 city. Ube 10 city. Quite 10 penny for said that be. Yes, I am board our phone. ANCCA. Into Umbra back in our own private transforming share. Nayan Canas, you are so umba. Yeah, so umba. Any penny for so community. And what I say, 1 penny. Draft no be entua.
Ye penny for to anamo Madina police cancel omo ya well. But enu anajo ni tie one say no anajo assembly see no 3 o'clock any ye frame so me to me frame ye welfare general secretary also around it me to me sorry buy me buy mbisa say den ko o see o frame regional commander air police e mo frame Madina police Omodi kaba ba mo bae no omodi kaba pakisyon obiama the one say mo say to omuka koye it me as a discipline chairman no me nkola me nia me ba be ka chom say no nya sema ko fa o complain koma langard for
up to now ni ekoso omu beyond 29 ma be ye welfare office eno no mabubu ni nyina yi the whole ya ni mo no omo e ho na eto se e bibia ye bubu ye nya aban no mo a
enu achi na UTV kasefo ye kokko pie mu e wola nkwantanan Madina assembly ya enu no ye ni MCA wo ho ye honorable Jennifer Dede Afagbazi nso atwetwe nkomo modi tu dwase
in the interim no ye benya alternative arrangement. It may not be as big as the current lorry station, but it can serve as an alternative rather than lorry requiring so na cars ne park to load no. And no in common na ye ba bedi se ne be ya omo beto yo mo ho ase e ya na most times no cars ni bebre na e park enye se loadi. It's just a few that load at a time. So if we can accommodate those that are loading at a time, the new cars are coming in. Within the short period, we may not be comfortable, but it would serve as a good alternative while we wait for the entire place to be rehabilitated into a befitting lorry park for the municipality.
And Central Phone mu akoso na dwumade na se na so afo a wo hwe amanone ensam so ma me Shelley Ayoko Boche edi tu dwase aman no a afifiri sin afei no wo mututu tatai no wo mu aye krado se nka bia sikampo ena esese wo mutua na COVID-19 vaccine ye mu bia na chese wo to no atua no de abrane manfo enso so se dia abrofo yi a wo mu na vaccine wo mu nsam eyi wo mu hono kra ebro adwene ntiaseso.
Ghana is being looked at as one of the countries for manufacturing of vaccines because already the president has a team in place and they are looking at not just the manufacturing but also coming up with our own vaccines. But what this opportunity on the Security Council gives us is to make our voices heard and also to ensure that Africa is taking seriously that it is not right that Africa, the whole of Africa, a continent of 1.2 billion people, we do not have a vaccine, a manufacturing facility for vaccines. supported or under the aegis of the Africa CDC, or even in the case of West Africa, under West Africa Health Organization. So these are being looked at, and it is important that we bring our voice to the table, that it cannot continue like this. We have been told that this is not the last pandemic. This is not the last virus that we will be encountering as humans, but there will be other viruses that will plague humankind, and so we must be prepared. Africa must be prepared. The whole of Africa we were all depending on the Serum Institute in India, and today we are not able to get what we were expecting, what COVAX was expecting. It's important that we also are giving the intellectual rights to be able to manufacture our own vaccines. I had discussions with the Russian ambassador on Ghana's desire to purchase vaccines from Russia. Actually, it wasn't just Russia, but we did so with the Chinese as well, also with the Indians. Let's put it in this context, that it is difficult, extremely so, even if you have money to procure vaccines from the source. It is almost impossible. Because just as Ghana is looking for vaccines to buy, all nations are also looking for vaccines to buy. And so it becomes quite difficult to get vaccines even from the source. But I can assure you that we made contact and we still continue to pursue getting the vaccines. It has not been easy at all, not just for Ghana, but for any of our countries, and not just for Africa, but also for other countries around the world. His Excellency, the President, actually made calls at his level. I made calls at my level. Apart from speaking to the High Commissioner, I made calls at my level. It was just impossible to get these vaccines. And it looks like until all the big countries are able to vaccinate their populations and then free whatever to COVAX, it's going to be difficult. Thank you.
I was for ya who miss Tiawa na Eyatunkra.